Hi everybody, it's Leah Ruppel from Straight Up Coaching, and this is the 50th episode of Mind Movies, where we're going to talk about remedies for colds. The kind of colds that you get the sore throat, the congestion, and the cough, that irritating cough. My son kept me up the other night, and I think it was 2 in the morning, and I was trying to use all of these remedies to alleviate. He eventually fell asleep, but what I didn't realize was when I walked into his germ-infested room, and of course, not enough sleep, water alone won't kill the virus. So sometimes when you catch a virus, you can get rid of it much quicker. So the key or kai or whatever it's called would be one option that I would suggest, but always do the research before you decide to take anything. The second thing I want to point out is it's always better to not put in chemicals into your body. So try the natural remedies first before you have to succumb to some sort of a Tylenol, or sometimes having a headache is just related to the dehydration. So the 5 things that I want to talk about: 1, when you have that sore throat, dry cough, can't sleep, and of course lack of sleep makes the cold worse. So what I would suggest is, and what I've done just in the last 24 hours, is take a crushed clove of garlic with some lemon, some honey, and ginger, and put it into a cup. Now, if you have to go to work and you can't have major garlic breath, just take the garlic out and just leave the other stuff in, and just drink that. And it's so soothing for your throat. It helps the cough. It helps that tickle thing. That's one of the things. The second thing is I'd recommend using some sort of a chest salve or something like to that effect. Now, what that is when I was a kid, we used to use Vicks. My mom and dad used to rub this Vicks all over my chest and put it on my nose and then put a Kleenex on my chest. I remember it vividly. And I don't know if it worked or not. I sure got my jammies all sticky though. But this one is similar. But what you do is you take a half a cup of coconut oil, and you want to heat it in a double boiler, melt it, and then you want to take it out, put it in an airtight container, put in about 15 drops of essential oil, peppermint oil. Okay, so essential peppermint oil. And then you want to stir it around, put the lid on, keep it airtight, and then let it cool. And when it's cool, then you can do the same thing. Rub it on your chest. You can put a little bit under your nose, and then that'll help with the congestion that you have in your chest. The other thing, third thing, you can get a hot water bottle. And make sure you don't scald yourself. Wrap it with a towel, but heat up the hot water bottle, and you can put it on your chest or on your back or both, or anywhere in the body where you start to feel like your muscles are achy. It's really good to get the heat in there, and that's why you generally tend to want to cuddle up with a blanket. So getting rid of that congestion and letting it flow out and through your body is the best way to do it, instead of stuffing it in there with some sort of a cold remedy. And then the other thing that really helps, so the fourth thing would be an Epsom salt bath. And that's just really great to pull all the toxins out of your body. Have the Epsom salt bath and add a little bit of eucalyptus oil, because that really clears the senses. So try that. Phenomenal. And then the last thing, which didn't go so well with my son the other day, was the old-fashioned gargling with salt, because that really does help your throat if it's got this scratchy thing. So add some sea salt into the water, mix it around, let it dissolve, gargle it, do not swallow it, and let it get that back area where it gets all scratchy. And it might make you gag, so you gotta persevere, but it does work. Old-fashioned. And those are the 5 things that I would recommend. So if you do have a cold, get on that as quickly as possible. Lots of vitamin C, lots of water, and lots of sleep. Take care of yourself. Listen to your body. See you next time on the next Mind Movie.